Yo, what's going on YouTube? I love Ben Gordon. I like the Chicago Bulls. Hopefully they can keep Ben Gordon, but they don't need to pay him the money that he wants. The Chicago Bulls have been trying to sign Ben Gordon for the last 2 years, but the man wants too much money. He's a role player, but he wants, star money. And you have to understand, in my opinion, the NBA has three groups of players. You have your bench warmers, and bench warmers, you shouldn't be paying bench warmers any more than $2 million a year. You have your role players, who should be getting anywhere from, 5 to 9, depending on how good he is. And role players, they're significant, right? You don't win without them. They're not star players, but you don't win without them. Bench players come here and there, but a role player you need. And then, of course, you have your star players and your superstars, and that's when you get into the big 14-plus contracts, 14 mil contracts. But with Ben Gordon, the problem is he's an undersized two guard, and undersized two guards are horrible investments. You look at Allen Iverson, right? They need too many shots to put up points. If you want Ben Gordon, if Ben Gordon is on your team and you want Ben Gordon to give you 20 points a game, you're not going to be very effective because he's going to need at least 20 shots to get 20 points, in my opinion. Because he can't get buckets in different ways. Because of his size, he's easier to defend in the paint in terms of blocking shots. So what does he really have? The jump shot. And when you're on, you're on. When you're cold, you're cold. Most of the great players don't have to shoot well. LeBron can have a poor night and still give you 25 because he's going to make it to the free throw line. Same thing with Kobe, D. Wade, all the other great players, because they can drive and they can finish at the basket. They can dunk on you. But with, a smaller player, all you really have to do is put your hands up, because you're going to get a lot of block shots and deflections, so they're not going to come in too much. And he doesn't really have to distribute the ball. They have Rose to do that, and they have Heinrich to do that. So literally all he's going to do is jack up shots, and you don't need to pay him all that to do that. You don't need that. You may need 10 to 12 points out of him. Give him 12 shots a game, and he'll be all right. But, he wants big-time money, but it makes no sense to give him big-time responsibility, because he's going to end up, right, he's going to go through the same Allen Iverson complex where you just need too many shots to score points. And plus, you guys have Luol Deng. Honestly, if Luol Deng was playing, you guys would definitely beat the Celtics. Hopefully you guys keep Simons. Brad Miller showed what he can do. So you guys have a nice squad, right? People can't forget Luol Deng was an upcoming player before he got hurt. He's a beast. He's a baller. And he'll do well when he comes back. But in terms of Ben Gordon, man, if y'all keep him, y'all don't need to pay him that much money. And if you guys have to let him go, you guys will be okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. He's a streaky shooter. And at the end of the day, he needs a minimal role. In order for him to have an impact, to be a great player, he needs a minimum role. If you just want 10 to 12 out of him, you'll be fine. He'll be worth your money. But he wants more money, and it doesn't make sense to give him that much responsibility, because the way he gets his points is not really productive. He's a bulk shooter, and bulk shooting is horrible. Undersized two guards, not good investments. Even on a defensive level, it's just not a good investment for you. So anyways, tell me how you feel, Chicago fans, and NBA fans. So take it easy. God bless.